They look at your journey and convince themselves you had it easier, that you were given opportunities they weren't, that your success came from external factors rather than your hard work. Because if they admit that you built yourself, that you overcame obstacles, that you refused to quit, then they'd have to admit that they could have done the same. And that's a truth they'd rather avoid. But you are not responsible for how others react to your light. You were not put on this earth to stay small so that others can feel big. You were not meant to dim yourself just to keep people comfortable in their mediocrity. If your light makes them uncomfortable, that's their battle to fight, not yours. Your only job is to keep shining, to keep growing, to keep walking in your purpose. Because for every person who envies you, there is someone who is inspired by you. For every person who resents you, there is someone who looks up to you. You are a walking testimony that it is possible to rise, to heal, to build, to thrive. And if that makes some people uncomfortable, so be it. You were not created to blend into the darkness. You were created to shine. They will try to downplay your growth. They will act as if your achievements don't matter. They will pretend not to notice your success, your transformation, but deep down they see it. They see everything, and it burns them up inside. Because while they're still making excuses, still waiting for the perfect moment, still holding themselves back, you are moving forward. You are doing the things they told themselves were impossible. You are breaking generational cycles, stepping into new levels, creating a life they never thought was achievable. And rather than using that as fuel to push themselves, they choose to envy. But envy is just admiration they don't know how to express. They don't hate you, they hate that you proved them wrong. They hate that you refuse to be limited the way they limited themselves. Some people will try to bring you back down, not because they want to destroy you, but because they want to keep you at a level they can relate to. They were comfortable when you were struggling, when you were uncertain, when you were just like them. But now you're speaking differently, you're thinking differently, you're moving differently, and that scares them. Because if you can change, if you can grow, if you can elevate, then what's their excuse? They realize they have no one to blame but themselves, and that realization is too painful for them to face, so instead, they make you the enemy. They try to convince themselves that you've lost your way, that you've forgotten where you came from. But the truth is, you haven't forgotten. You've just outgrown the version of yourself they were comfortable with. Let them envy, let them talk, let them watch. Because at the end of the day, their opinion doesn't define your destiny.